Good morning, everyone, and hope you all are having a wonderful Sunday. So, today, in reference to my last post, I got one of my childhood friend who spoke about toxic behavior or people around, toxic environment, toxic people. So I felt like I should go ahead, and give and try to speak about toxic people, why people become toxic. So this is so important to understand as because we are filled up with emotions, we are not being able to express our emotions. So there must be something which is related to toxicity, and it is not like that it is an inborn trait. So when we talk of toxic people, we are very accustomed, or it's a very trending word. People are toxic, it's a toxic environment, the workplace is toxic, the workplace environment is toxic. So this has become quite a common term nowadays. But have we actually tried to understand why people are toxic? There are various reasons which are there even to understand that why this toxic behavior plays such an important role in someone's life. It is not necessary that you have a toxic trait from the time you know this world, or a person is not toxic from day one. It is the situation, it is the circumstances, those are the people, situations, environment, past experiences which makes a person toxic. Not only that, it also gives you a kind of psychological disorder when it stems up early in your childhood, and then it grows with time in your character. So when we talk about a toxic person, or we term a person as toxic, it is something where we are talking about a lot of pain behind. It is not something which is very rare, it's common for many, but it's the expression, it's the way we behave gives us an indication that if the person is behaving toxic, or if the traits are showing a lot of toxicity. Now, what is this particular behavior? This particular behavior stems up with lots of negative experiences since the childhood, trauma, abuse, criticisms. Like if I have to tell that if I am a toxic person in certain situation, if I think negatively, if I try to push my thoughts into a kind of a box or kind of a bucket and tell it that okay, this environment is not for me because I do feel it's full of negativity, that means somewhere or the other I am also showing a negative trait towards the environment. Instead of cleaning the entire dirt of that environment, or trying to make it easy for others to grasp the positivity of that environment, I am also somewhere influencing that particular culture to become more toxic because I'm adding up to it. So it is a past trauma, it is criticism, loads of anxiety, depression, unexpressed emotions, unexpressed, like a person who has never faced empathy in life, always had been judged. These are all the results of making a behavior toxic. Because whatever we get as a person, we try to give away to that, to the society. That is where I do feel the stem or the birth of toxicity starts with each of the negative experiences any of us have experienced since our childhood. Somewhere, few of us have been able to overcome those particular negativity in us, and few of us couldn't. And even with growing time and age, when we face the same judgment, when we face the same anxiety, the same criticism, which makes us more destructive, and also feel that we are not being able to overcome what we are going through, and thus starts our negativity, spreading our negativity towards the environment. We can just think of it, and I would love to understand what your behavior, or how do you think what can be a toxic behavior looks like. This is my opinion, and I would request you to put your thoughts to it as well so that I can come with my next topic. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.